Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I just started this channel. It's a new channel. It's probably going to be about Survivor. There's going to be some other stuff, maybe some Nintendo Switch news and some other video game news that go along. But mostly I'm going to be doing Survivor because the finale is coming up. So I'm going to get right into that. So today we're going to be talking about the final three predictions and who I think is going to win Survivor. So first of all, I'm going to talk about final three predictions. My final three predictions, I'll say at the end of the video, so don't skip ahead. So here we go. Who I do not think is not going to get into the final three, the first person is going to be Jay. I think Jay is the biggest threat in this game. I do not think he will get to the final three because people will see him as a threat and they'll try to vote him out next because he is a person that can win this game if he gets to the final three. He has two for sure votes in the jury with Taylor and Michelle. So those are pretty good things that he has in the jury. I also think he's played a really good social game and he's played a really good immunity game. He's won a lot of the immunity challenges, so he'd be a for sure winner if he got to the final three. Another person I do not think that's going to get into the final three is David. I think David has proven himself to be a really good player. I think David has shown that he's the underdog of this series. He's kind of got like a winning edit, but I don't think he's going to win. Usually when you have a winning edit, you usually can win the game. You usually show that you're going to win the game, but I don't think he's going to win the game. I think people are going to see him as a threat because all of these six players are good players. So I think he has some people on the jury that would vote for him. I think he has an underdog story on him where he's saying he has anxiety, but he's overcome that, and he's shown that he has a good social game. So I think most of the Gen Xers that are in the jury might vote for David. So I think he is a person, if he got to the final three, he would win the game. I love David. He's probably my favorite player in the game as of right now, but I just can't see these six people bringing him to the final three unless it was Ken, Hannah, and him to the final three, which I could see because they're pretty tight right now. But I think Hannah and Ken might at the end say we need to get rid of him to win this game. So I don't think David is going to be in the final three. And the last person I think that's going to be cut outside the final three will be Brett. I think Brett has actually played a pretty good game socially. He hasn't gotten anyone's nerves. He hasn't done anything bad like that. He's just kind of been not on the votes with this last couple episodes or three episodes. So that's where it kind of sees like his game is a little bit whack. But I think if he did get to the final three, he would have a pretty good jury vote because he has Chris, his buddy, back in there. He has Sunday, who was pretty tight on his lines from the beginning of the show. And he has Zeke, who we opened up to and said he was gay to another gay man. So I think they kind of have a special bond, like sharing that moment with them. So I think if Brett did get to the final three, he does have votes. And I think a lot of the Gen Xers liked him, maybe except for Jessica, because she didn't like Chris and she didn't like him because they were trying to make an all guys alliance with Sunday at the Gen X tribe right at the beginning. But I think he's a pretty good win maybe if he gets to the final three, maybe with Hannah and Adam. So I could see him maybe winning if he gets there with Hannah and Adam, but I just don't see him going to the final three. So my final three predictions, drum roll please. I think it's going to be Ken, Hannah, and Adam. And out of these three, I think Ken will win this. My reasoning behind this is because I think Ken has played a really good social game. I think he's proven that he is a very likable guy to everyone. He's been talking to the Gen Xers, which he wasn't always with Brett and Chris and Sunday, but he never really got on their nerves. Never really saw that. So he's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. With the Millennials, you never saw him being mean to them, except for Will. I saw like he kind of screwed up his plans, wanting to vote out Zeke and then he went right to someone else. I forgot who it was, but he went right to someone else and ruined Will's plans. So Will might still have animosity towards him, saying that he's not a good player. He was being stupid on that. But I think most of the people in the jury would vote for Ken because he's such a good guy. He's physically good, and I think he's just been a very nice guy overall on the show. I think Adam wouldn't win because he's been too chaotic. He's kind of played the game like Spencer. I forgot if it was last season or the season before, but he's the second season Spencer was in. He's played too chaotic, like him. I think he's a good player like Spencer, kind of like that player, but he's played too chaotic. I think he might get some votes for his mother having stage 4 cancer, which is horrible to think about, and I pray for his mother. But that's just a big thing with Adam. He's kind of been playing too chaotic. I think he's played a good game. I think I like how he's played, but just a little too chaotically. And I think Hannah has gotten like an uprise these last couple of episodes, showing that she wanted to vote out Sunday. So I can maybe see her winning, but I think it's going to be Ken if it's those three, because I think it's too late for Hannah. I think a lot of people are going to think she rode off the coattails too long. I know the show's giving her a little uprising, showing that she can do it, but I think they're doing that because she's getting to the final three. But I don't think she's really going to win this game. I think it's going to be Ken in the end if it's Ken, Hannah, and Adam. So those are my reasonings, my predictions, and those are the people who I think are going to get to the final three. And I think out of those, I think Ken is going to win this game. He will be named Sole Survivor. So if you like this video, please leave a comment right down below. Say your final three predictions, or who you think is going to be named Sole Survivor and win the game of Survivor and get $1 million. Or if you just disagree with me, just leave a comment right down below. And if you like this video, leave it a like. And with this channel, I'm probably going to be doing Survivor News. I'm going to be at a concert Wednesday, so I'm not going to be watching the live premiere of it. So please don't spoil it for me. And I'll probably get maybe a reaction video or just a raw reaction of what I thought happened at the end of Survivor, maybe Friday or Saturday or Sunday, because I have finals too. So it'll probably be in those days. And thank you for watching my video, and this is Yoni signing off.